I would like to extend a warm welcome to our chief guest this evening, and he is the acting Vice Chancellor of FNU. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give a warm welcome to Professor Rouse. And also we have this evening among us as he is the CEO of Film Fiji. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Fung. And ladies and gentlemen, you must have read many articles and probably on the global website and Raivision, many background of our Dr. Satish. But there is many other details that I want to highlight this evening. And I feel very honored, very privileged to be attending this Fiji premiere preview screening of Fiji film Sahara this evening. Bit of a background of the writer, director, producer, and the lead actor of this movie, Sahara, Dr. Satish. Well, going back to 1993, he wrote his first novel and also produced and directed a play. And that was in London, all the way from born in Watoto, Fiji, and then in London he did that. And then in 1995 he moved to Australia, and in 1998 he did a film production, and that was his first film in Sydney. And just last few weeks ago he had uploaded it in the web, and the film was Vishwas, where it was the first opportunity given to me by Dr. Rai, and I happened to be the villain in that movie, Vishwas. And after that came many of our joint production that was in films like Flight from a Paradise, based on the true events of Fiji after the cruise. So that was Flight from a Paradise, and also after that was Egg Pal. And besides the movies, Satish Rai, he had produced around close to 200 episodes for Sydney television. And it is now named as a TBS. So we both did the joint production in Spice of Life for more than 200 episodes. And in around 2005, he decided he should go towards doing a course, PhD course, doctorate. That was in the creative arts in the film production. And one of his assignments that was In Exile at Home. That was a Fiji Indian story. And after that, in 2011, he got his doctorate, PhD, creative arts in film production, and that was at the University of Western Sydney. And in 2009, he was commissioned by FIT, now part of FNU, to establish a film and TV department. So he returned to Fiji and as in the department as a lecturer. And he also returned back home, Sydney. And in 2012, he started doing online TV, television, through Global Web Vision. And on this note, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who know very personally Dr. Satish Rai, let me emphasize this point that Dr. Rai family believe that film is an art of storytelling, and hope you all will appreciate the story he has attempted to tell through this film, Sahara. So this is a bit of about Satish Rai, and with this, ladies and gentlemen, please, I would like to give a warm welcome to Fung to address and say a few things. So ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Fung.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the premiere of Sahara. As I understand, it's a private viewing for all of us this evening, so it's something very special. Rather than talk about the film, I want to talk about the whole industry. Film Fiji is a government statutory body, and our main role is to develop and grow the local film or the local audiovisual industry. And to do that, we do many things, and one of which is to promote Fiji as a filmmaking destination. So we go overseas and talk to a lot of studios and producers and creators, and try and convince them to do film in Fiji. And that's a small part of our actual plan to grow the local industry in Fiji. as we bring these movies in to produce in Fiji, we most certainly put as a condition for their filming permit that they have to use local local people in their movies, either in the production staff or in the cast of the movie. And we always ensure that we get the local industry involved in every major production that happens here. So whilst we're doing that, we also never forget that we also have a very strong and very good film school in Fiji, in the FNU. And we work very closely with Professor Rouse and Dr. Malik of the Uni Studio, and try and develop the film industry together. And then culminate in a major event in July, the Fiji Film Festival, which then dovetails into our own local development program, the Film Festival, the Awards, which I'm excited to see the high school days in Atlanta. But having said all that, I think tonight is about the celebration of another locally made movie, a good film done locally, which I believe is something good for this local industry, and goes very far to develop and make this industry robust. I'm looking forward to the movie, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of you enjoy it this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fung. Can you have the man in charge of the sound? I think there's a bit of a... Sorry. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the saying goes, love is a many splendid thing, a promise to keep, a dream to fulfill, and many miles to go. एक वादा वफा करना है, एक ख्वाब को ताबीर देनी है, और न जाने कितनी दूर जाना है. You heard the bit of a story, background of Dr. Satish. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as I would like to give a warm welcome to the man himself, Dr. Rai. Together with the cast of this film, Sahara, we have amongst us the beautiful, gorgeous, and many of these artists. So please welcome Zara Beg, Ashfaq Khan, and Angie Naidu, together with Nidhi, Anantinahi, and Krishnil Prasad. So ladies and gentlemen, please. We also had Ratu Rapita Tawatu, is one of the most wanted supporting actor. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it this evening, so he's still amongst us here, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy his role in this movie. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as I would like to call on Mr. Professor Ian Rouse.
Namaste, and another fantastic evening here at Damodar. Thank you also, Alice, for joining us. I think I've been now associated with, is it three or four? Three launches of film. There are three, and there have been some fantastic films with some really key messages. And I'm sure you'll see that in the film tonight. It's a pleasure for me as Acting Vice Chancellor of Fiji National University to help be part of this film. I was saying to Randy and Lily, we should have a competition. Please see if you can recognise a few things about FNU in the movie, but we forgot to do so. But I'm sure Satish will tell you there's several songs written when Satish was a visiting professor of film and television. You'll perhaps see you'll hear the songs. But I can say as an acting vice chancellor, I've made a small contribution as a kind of a part-time producer. For those who know, you might recognise my office. Because about a month and a half ago, Satish, I need to locate an office where I can shoot some part of the film. So I said, no problem, I'll clear out, you can come and use my office. I think we had to move some books. So that's some official looking books. See if you can recognise the office, those from FNU. Look, it's really fantastic as from the National University to support local films. Satish was at the university for a number of years, and that's where I first met him. We had lots of discussions about exciting things we could do in film. He's still trying to share with me those ideas. Even tonight he said, Ian, we really need a film and television centre of the university in Natanua. Where you come from, is that right? Good. And he's assured me we can do it for very little money. But anyway, full of ideas and enthusiasm about film. I love film. Film is a great way, I think, of expressing stories. I'm privileged in the sense that my real son is a filmmaker. He spent a lot of his time on short films, video clips, and then advertisements. But at the moment he's on the way to Berlin. He's I think, a very good photographer. So he's been engaged as a director of photography for a film shoot in Berlin, where they're translating the movie into English so he can actually understand what he's going to shoot. It reminded me a bit about tonight's film because Satish said, Ian, I haven't had time to put the subtitles on the movie. For those who speak Fiji and Hindi, it shouldn't be a problem. For those who don't, Satish said, don't worry because you'll be able to recognise what's going on by the various things that people do in the movie. I hope that's true, Satish. When I saw Satish tonight, it just reminded me about the love of let's say, filmmakers. The love in the sense that they have to do virtually everything. Write the film, find the money, act in the film, get other people to act in the film, write the music, and even tonight, directing traffic, etc. And, the joy of it, his heart was beating faster. He told me his heart was beating faster. Because I guess I come from a family who are creative people. To the artist, this is a tough part. They can write film, they can produce, but tonight is very tough because the audience comes and says, this is what the film does for me. So I hope it's a great experience for you tonight, Satish. To me, I'm very interested in developing film. So thank you very much for your support for film. I can tell you that I'm very excited this is here tonight. Between Eunice and I, we're about to, I think, ship a 40-foot container of soundproof equipment, soundproof material, so we can actually finish the main studio, railway, completely soundproof, so we can have lots of films and we can take live railway nights with great music. As a university, we should be a key player, and I think we will continue to be a key player. It's a pleasure for me to be here tonight. It's fantastic to see local filmmakers. It's great to have someone who's part of the diaspora to come and film a very important story about life here in Fiji. And there's some pretty tough topics within that. I'll just end by a small anecdote. Satish has probably shared this with a number of people. You have to understand, you speakers will have to understand what Sahara means. It means support. Because when I saw the topic, I said, Satish, why are you making a film about a desert? It's not about the Sahara Desert. It's about support. So, it's a pleasure to be here. It's going to be a great movie. Thank you very much, Satish, for your commitment to film here in Fiji.
Thank you very much, Professor. And I must have missed out a few names here. We also have got Common and Anna. Could you please also join the casting team? Please welcome Common, and also we have Anna as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a vote of thanks that Satish would like to extend this to Mr. Navinesh Sharma for all the support. We also have Pramod Kumar, PK, Vyasdev Sharma, Kishore Shetty, the cast and crew of Sahara, and the media for the tremendous support of this movie, Sahara. And also special thanks to Professor Rouse for support provided by FNU. And just to let you know that in early August this year, Sahara will represent Fiji at the Films of the Global Film Festival in San Francisco. So ladies and gentlemen, we will be very shortly making our way to the cinema 2 for this screening. So if you'd like to help yourself with drinks and savories, and please proceed to the cinema. And I've just been told by one of the actors, and he's one of the actors you'll see in the big screen, Anup Kumar. He just mentioned that in the next 10 minutes the movie will be screened at 8:05 in Cinema 2. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much once again for coming all the way for this evening's premiere. So make yourself free for the drinks, savories, and proceed in the next 5 minutes for the screening of this film. Thank you very much, and enjoy the evening. Can we have Nidhi, actor Nidhi, to come in the front, please? Nidhi, wherever you are, you can make yourself here with some photographs.
Thank you.